Good morning. How we doing and how we feeling today? Today is the 25th of October. We are in the midst of, starting Halloween week. So exciting. I can't wait to dress up. Still not going to tell you what I'm going to dress up as. You have to see my personal IG for that at EmilioFTZ7. Um, you know, if you want to check that out, of course. Okay, so we're gonna do something different, something special for the occasion. We're gonna just cover, Halloween stuff, except for Friday, because Friday's Pop Day Friday, so that will be the exception. But other than that, today we'll be talking about Kim Petras' album. What's it called? Turn Off the Lights. Yeah, Turn Off the Light by Kim Petras. Kim Petras, I think she's a German artist, I believe. Let me just check that real quick. Don't want to get that wrong. Yeah, she's a German singer-songwriter, based in LA. So yeah, um, she has been active for quite a while now, but she was an independent artist. Sorry, I can't speak. And she's 29. She's from Cologne, Germany. And yeah, that's about it for her. Okay, so let me just close that. Let me just drink my coffee then. So good. Okay, so because it's really early here, it's 8 a.m. So yeah, I'm getting used to waking up, without any alarms, but it can be tiring. So yeah, let's see right here. So we're gonna talk about can't speak. We're gonna talk about "Turn Off the Light" by Kim Petras, as I already mentioned. This will not be very long because you know, for most of my life, I wasn't the biggest Halloween fan. I'm a scaredy cat. You know, but I love the part where you like dress up and as your favorite character or something along the lines of that. I don't like the whole terror part or horror part, but that's a story for another time maybe. So yeah, let's talk about the album, shall we? So let me just take one more sip. Okay. So, first off, we have Purgatory, which is like I heard the album again right now. I had just heard it one time, like from start to finish, but it was like 2 years ago when she dropped it. So, and I should mention, Kim is a trans woman. So yeah, there's that. Just thought I should mention that in case some of you don't know. So yeah, let's see. Purgatory is listen, it's a really long album, but it's a really good album. It is pretty consistent, solid, through and through. So Purgatory, from what I recall, since I heard it like a while ago, I mean like throughout this very day, but it was very early, so I was kind of falling asleep, but because of tiredom, not because of the album itself. But Purgatory, from what I recall, it's just a instrumental intro. There's not much to it. It sets a tone. I mean, it's called Purgatory for a reason. It sounds very ominous, very like spooky, you know, like spooky season, which is about to come to an end, sadly, but yeah. Then There Will Be Blood is a really good banger. It really sets the mood. A bloody, ambiance. You can imagine it. Then Bloody Valentine is actually the only song I didn't like. It's the only song I didn't like. I skipped it. Then Wrong Turn has to be my number two favorite song. You know, it's a really good banger. It sounds like a club banger. Like, it doesn't sound like anything along the lines of, Halloween or spooky season. It sounds very much like a club banger, so I appreciate that, because who doesn't like club bangers? I mean, who doesn't, really? Then Demons. I actually really like this one, and it goes right into Massacre, which is my top favorite track of Turn Off the Light. It's really creepy. Not creepy, but it's, well, yeah, she's talking about there will be a massacre. No, what is she saying? Yeah, like she's talking about there will be a massacre, people are gonna die, and then she has another song that is called Everybody Dies. So yeah, this is a really, spooky album, really fitting for Halloween 2021, you know. Then Death by no, no, sorry. Then it's Knives. It goes right into Knives. It's a really, this is my favorite. This is my favorite transition in the whole album. Massacre into Knives, because you hear the knives slashing toward the end of the song, and then it goes right into Knives. So it's really solid, really good creativity there. Then Knives itself is a really good, interlude. I believe it's an interlude. Then Death by Sex. Death by Sex is a really good song. That it's pretty straightforward. If you listen to the title, if you read the title, it's very straightforward. Leaves nothing to the imagination. Then Omen, another really solid song. Let's see right here. Um, Omen. Then Close Your Eyes. Transylvania. Transylvania is a really, really poignant song. Really appreciate that song. And Turn Off the Light, the title track, featuring Elvira and Mistress of the Dark. So I don't know these artists, but they really contribute a lot to the song. Well, not a lot, but they do contribute something good, something constructive, something formative. Then Tell Me It's a Nightmare, I Don't Want to Die, In the Next Life, Boo Bitch, Everybody Dies, and Party Till I Die. So there's a lot of talk of death in this album, death, blood, massacres, um, you know, nightmares, sex. It's not all over the place, but it all fits right with, the Halloween theme, the spooky theme. So, and just touching on Kim Petras real quick, let me just, talk a little bit about Future Starts Now, which is her latest single. Well, she dropped it like on September, I think, if I remember correctly. But it's a really good like club banger, Kim Petras has a thing for bangers, so yeah, and bops. So yeah, there's that. You should really check out Kim Petras. I know she's really underrated, but there's a reason why she's underrated, because she's a hidden gem. Not a lot of people pay attention to her, but I do, and I really uh, consider you should as well. So yeah, this has been Pop and Bob. I'm Emilio Fernandez, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.